This video is in response to the claim that there is more gold above ground than silver. This is emphatically false. Sometime in the future, 9 to 25 years, that may be the case. Silver is being consumed at a greater pace than gold. However, the extraction rates from the ground for silver much higher, much higher. You know, if you need evidence, you can go to eBay, do a search for silver ounces, do a search for gold ounces. You will find many 1,000-ounce bars of silver for sale, 100-ounce bars, very few gold. Now, some people may argue that there's a lot in vaults, and there is a lot of gold in vaults. Predominantly, most of the gold that comes out of the ground gets put into a vault or in someone's private collection. Regardless, the amount of silver above ground is greater than gold. Think about silverware. How much goldware have you seen? Seen any gold teapots? Very few. A lot of silver in families. That's where the saying, you know, selling the family silver comes from. Do believe that there's a lot more silver in families, in individuals' wealth than gold. So, yeah, the claims that there's a graph that shows straight down, it's emphatically incorrect. Like I said, in the future, 9 to 25 years, very likely, very possible. I do think that an investment in silver is prudent. I think that physical delivery is prudent. I think that there's enough evidence that some institutions, at least, some banks, some institutional banks, have been selling silver that they never purchased in the open market. They simply, you know, I assume that they believe that they could go purchase it at some time. And unfortunately, when you have a monetary system that's, you know, unending, infinite supply, because it's based on cotton. So cotton's a renewable resource, so there is never-ending supply of dollar bills available, and there's a finite amount of silver available. So do I believe that if everyone who is, you know, believes they're currently invested in silver, in paper derivatives of silver, were to convert to silver, physical silver, do I believe that, you know, what some might call a fraud would be unveiled? Absolutely, no doubt. So you can invest in gold or silver, but I would stay away from gold myself. I think that just because it's yellow and heavy doesn't justify the premium to silver at 70 ounces to 1. That natural trading ratio, if you started trading, you know, 1 ounce of silver for 70 ounces of gold, or 70 ounces of silver for 1 ounce of gold, you'd run out of gold. So I just think that the silver guy would definitely come out way ahead. So I would, you know, look at what's available, what's out there, what's the information that's real, concrete, and based in reality, not based on speculation. In the next, you know, 9 to 10 years, if you purchase physical silver today, would you be able to come out with a good gain? I would think absolutely. I don't think that that's even a, you know, remote chance of it going down. I think that there's a floor put in. It's useful. The element is fundamentally probably the king of all elements. I can't see, you know, something coming along that's better. If something does come along that's better, I would assume that it's going to use silver. From an atomic level, it's the most electrically conductive element known. So I don't. You're not going to get much better than that if we're going to a solar economy at some point. I would buy it, hold it, and wait for the real price to come to be. I think that buying it, trying to trade it, make a couple dollars off of it is, you know, I mean, if that's what the business you want to get into, that's great. But at some point, you know, it's going to be like musical chairs. You're going to buy silver, you're going to sell silver, and then there's not going to be any silver for you left. So I would buy it, hold it, and you know, look long term. Again, a lot of this depends on your age bracket. If you're, you know, if you can hold on to it for 20 years, I would buy it. You know, if you're in your 90s and you're retired, no, I don't think that it's you know, maybe a little bit just to ensure that in case inflation really runs rampant, that you're going to have some you know, some resources left. But again, you only want to spend what you can afford to spend. You don't want to go into debt, you know, betting that it's going to go up. Do I like a lot of conversation about the metals leasing? And I think that's true. I do believe that there's more silver sold than exists, at least above ground. And when someone buys silver, they're assuming they're buying something that's available, not something that's going to go be dug out of the ground at some point. So the fundamentals for silver: if oil goes up, silver's going up. It takes oil to get silver. If we go to a electrical-based economy, electric cars, silver is the optimum material. It's better than copper. It's better than gold. I don't, thermally conductive. Silver is the king again. Beats out gold and copper. Copper is relatively close in some regards, but when it comes to efficiency, photovoltaic cells, silver paste, primary use. Almost every photovoltaic cell out there. Nuclear power plants. That's silver that's gone for good. 4,000 years is the half-life, so that's not coming back anytime soon. There's a lot there, up to 2 tons, actually 1.6 tons in a reactor of silver. So, I think it's a good buy, but I don't think people should panic. I think that you get it when you can get it at a good price. The more they push down the paper price, the more attractive it becomes. So, do your own due diligence, but don't believe everything everybody says. Use a little common sense.